Hey guys, it's Fabi. Today's video is gonna be on my top 5 Korean dramas out of 2016. My number one favorite Korean drama out of 2016 was Signal. This drama was about a police officer solving cold cases with the help of a detective from the past using a walkie-talkie that somehow connected them through time. And it was about them changing the past and the future, and it was really good. It was about police corruption, and it was also really sad because people were dying and people died and their cases were left unsolved. People didn't figure out their killers, and even if they could have, even when they changed the past at times, the outcome wasn't always what they wanted. Like they thought, like it wasn't always like rainbows and sunshine. It was still sad. Now this is not my typical drama that I tend to watch, but I'm so happy I watched it. It hooked me. The music was amazing. I watched the first 5 episodes and I was like my eyes were like tired and I was like, I didn't watch this. I finished most of it within 2 days, and then I had family that came over, and I stopped watching it, and then I finished watching the last 2 episodes. But it was fantastic. It always kept me guessing, and there's possibility for a season 2, so I'm very excited about that. My number 2 drama was The Royal Gambler or Jackpot. This was a historical drama. This was about the king's dead dead son, and how he didn't actually die, and he was living as a peasant, and he saw all the injustice that was happening, and he was trying to change it while someone else was challenging the king at the same time, and he was just trying to work to help the people because he saw how badly they were treated. There was an episode where he freed the slaves, and it was like, you did good, man, you did good. Now, this was another one that I was like not gonna watch at all because it's a historical drama. And I was like, historical dramas kind of suck, right? But then Drama Fever had this little trailer of this little like 2-minute clip of one of the earlier episodes. I saw it and I was like, I kind of want to know find what happens. And at the time, the first 10 episodes were out. I binge watched those. And I was like, I need to know about this. And every Monday and Tuesday, I believe it was Monday and Tuesday when they came out, every Monday and Tuesday when they came out, I was like, laptop out, gonna watch. And it was really good. It was sad at points, but so nicely done. And I think I'm gonna rewatch that sometime soon. My number 3 was Dear All My Friends, and I feel like this was a really underrated drama because I didn't really hear anyone talking about it. Um, this was about a woman who is in her late 30s, early 40s, something along that line, and her mother asks her to write a book about her and her friends, and she's at the beginning of the series she says no because she's like, well, who wants to read about old people? And throughout the show, she's narrating it and she's telling the stories of her mom and her mother's friends and their lives. It's about old people, but it's not just like their current situations, it's their older situations. This one is really sad at parts. This drama shows lives of people and lives old people went through really tough times. I remember like catching up on this show at like 5 in the morning while it was still airing, and I was like crying my eyes out. So good. Um, and I feel like we don't get to see these older actors a lot, and they're like amazing, and I loved it, and it made me cry. It was really realistic, but it was so sad at the same time. My number 4 pick is Moon Lover's Scarlet Heart, And this one was a historical drama about a girl from 21st century who gets sent back in time, and she ends up living her life in the Hwarang era. And it's about how she ends up getting involved with all these princes, the king's sons, and because she's informed about history, she remembers that one of them is a really terrible, becomes a really terrible king, like kills all his family, and she's trying to figure out who that is, while kind of like falling in love with like some of them. And I love this one. It was so many beautiful boys. It reminded me of Game of Thrones, but without the sex scenes every 2 minutes. You know, the ping ping and tongue tongue. At times, it was a little slow, but I enjoyed the slow parts because it was nicer. It was sweeter. The beginning, like it was kind of intense, but like nothing terrible had happened. And then you get to a certain point, and everyone's like going. You're just like, who's gonna be next? I don't want to lose a precious character, and that's another reason why everyone likes Game of Thrones, because Game of Thrones, everyone dies. I don't think everyone died in this one, but we did lose a lot of the cast. So if you're not good with crying, maybe this wasn't the one for you. I have to say about Scarlet Heart that that one, again, a lot of these shows, I don't go into knowing what they are really about. I just hear like two or three things and I'm like, I guess I'll watch it. And I remember I was on the Drama Fever website the day it came out, and its first episode loaded, so I was like, I clicked on it and I watched it, and I was like, damn, I got this might change my life. I don't think it changed my life, but I did cry a lot for it. I remember the week after, I was still like in tears and I was crying, and I remember telling my friends, and they were like, "Baby, get a hold of yourself. This is a drama. It's not real." And my number 5 is Shopping King Louis. This one, okay, I just love this a lot. It was so sweet and nice. It made me so happy because I was watching a lot of dramas that at the time that were really sad or were really stupid, and I was like, I gotta stop watching this. This one doesn't make sense. I wasn't gonna originally watch this one, but I remember my sister texting me one day and she's like, "Yo, you be watching that Shopping King Louis?" And I'm like, "No, I heard about it, but I didn't. I decided not to watch it. I didn't even look into it really." And she's like, "I watched the first episode with my friend, and I gotta watch the rest. It's good." And so I was like, "She said it's good. I guess I should give it a chance." And I watched like 8 episodes in one day. It was just so sweet. It was about a rich boy who ended up losing his memory, and he ends up growing with this girl who's very poor, um and they end up forming a friendship, eventually a romance, and she's just trying to help him out, and he's trying to help her out, and it was just so sweet, and there wasn't anything like really bad. Um, all the bad stuff happened because of accidents, and later on got fixed. At the end of it, I just wanted to find someone to fall in love with, and it was just so sweet. It made me so happy. I feel like a lot of dramas don't have as good of endings. Like the show will be good, but the ending was like. So that's about it. If you finished watching to the end of this video, leave me below which you think is what were some of your favorite dramas of the year. So remember to like, comment, subscribe for more Korean drama related videos, and have a nice day. And I hope that 2017 shows us amazing amount of great drama.